Well, when I first set out to make the film, I was just cast, having been handed the script for this. And I had the script and I had the title. And the first person that we went to was Daniel Craig. Because I thought for this film to work, for the title of the film to pay off, you had to create a real Western and cowboy movie. And I wanted somebody who had the presence of a classic movie star. Somebody that you would believe would play a cowboy, even if we made this film in the 50s or 60s. And Daniel Craig, through all of his work, not just Bond, but Layer Cake and the independent work that he had done before that, had demonstrated that he was very powerful and a man of few words. And that iconography had begun with the Leone films, The Man with No Name, what Clint Eastwood was able to do. I thought in that tradition, Daniel Craig was a wonderful choice. And then when Daniel and I were working on the film together, the opportunity to work with Harrison came up. And Harrison, much like the movie stars of the era of the big Western, brought a tremendous history with him. And if you think of when John Wayne would step on the screen, or Clint Eastwood, they would bring an entire body of work with them. And so you had a certain expectation when you saw them on the screen, and you could either play against it, as in Red River or The Searchers, or you could play into it. So it offered a great opportunity to do a modern version of what they used to do with the Western back in the 50s. And bringing these two people together, action stars of two different generations, presented comedic opportunity too, because a movie like this should only have one star. But when you have both of them vying for dominance, it created a very fun dynamic. And I like to have humor in my films, and it allowed for us to have a very subtle, dry buddy film going through it. And of course the buddy film started with the Western. Many people credit Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid with being the first buddy movie in that sense. So I was very fortunate, very lucky. And you know, and Harrison was in the movies when I was an usher in the movie theater. So it's a real dream come true to be able to have him direct me on the set. We chose not to go 3D as we wanted to shoot on film, which in 3D you have to shoot on video now, you have to shoot digitally. And we wanted to preserve the anamorphic frame and make it indistinguishable from a classic Western. And the alien elements that we used were also inspired by the pre-CG Aliens movies of the 80s. Close Encounters, Aliens, Predator, the sci-fi films that verged on horror, where you use the imagination of the audience to provide the special effects, more so than what you show on the screen.